I had to delete the app. I stayed up till 2 a.m. on a weeknight.
Oh.
Had no idea. Play for 3 hours.
Yeah.
How long after 2 a.m.?
One more game. And I kept getting worse and worse and worse.
How long after your last game did you beat yourself up before you fell asleep? Or was it immediate?
No. I laid there.
Man. Yeah. Oh, you did?
I laid there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Were you angry or just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I deleted it that night. And then I woke up and I was like, do I really need to delete it?
Then you woke up and you're like
yes.
looking on your phone and you're like, I need the app. I need to play some
I was
chess.
like itching my neck.
Did you muscle memory search for it on your...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mostly when you're pooping, you have your favorite apps. Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
So this brought up the chess board that moves on its own.
Yeah. I would get that.
So the guy that does all the videos where he makes food recipes and then throws his glasses.
Did you get targeted too, or did you send that to the group?
Well, Jordan the Stallion is his tag on Instagram. He's at a reel with Steph Curry at this point. Like
so he gets cool stuff and
he
posts
just
about
eats something cool and he's like, there's no way. He finds the recipe and then shares it and makes it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the guy who's doing the promo for it.
Yeah. So they have this chessboard that we use it like it's magnetic, and by using AI, you can play the chessboard, which is much better because I can't, do that for 3 hours in the middle of the night when I'm trying to go to sleep.
It's a good point.
Yeah, but I could see you tiptoeing out with the chessboard to not wake up Kelsey.
Yeah.
You also might do the Queen's Gambit thing where you just take some drugs and play on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Dude,
I just recently watched that.
What
again.
a phenomenal
So did I.
show!
I
Number
rewatched
one,
it.
Number two, they got sued
For what?
because they claimed she was the first girl to do something or something they claimed was defamation.
Well,
It was fake.
it was a fiction story.
Dude, no, but some of the people they named were real chess players.
So?
And they misrepresented someone. I think they won. Yeah. Welcome to America.
Yeah,
but isn't
this is
that
weak.
not America?
It's weak.
Welcome to the Cover Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Wiggins. And as always, to my left is
Marcus Mangus.
Marcus Mangus, also known as the Asset. Sitting to my right is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
Now, usually we answer 9 questions right away each week, but not today, boys and girls. We got a category.
I got stats.
And stats. Let's kick things off. What are some fresh stats? How many Germans we got? I heard the Ethiopians were making a push. It is the Winter Olympics season. So
that's not the stats I was talking about, but since you asked,
Yep.
I'll just do a quick peek and see the Iranians.
We're gonna
Iranians had made a push for beating out the Germans.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah. So
we got top 9 dramas for each host coming in right after these stats.
8.1% of our listeners are in Iran.
That's just gotta be some sort of IP thing.
It's fantastic.
Oh, a VPN situation?
All of our VAs are listening.
No. Oh, welcome. Doibuchi.
Germany dropped below 5%. What are you doing, Germany?
We haven't been talking about Germany enough.
Sprechen die Deutsch.
Yeah.
Well, Rem just finished Mein Kampf, so
Yeah. I
I'll
made
let you
that
know.
up.
That's going to be in a later episode.
Not sure they.
No, the stats I have.
Not sure they love that book.
The stats I have are the top 9 dramas from the Cover Podcast, which this is not this is individually.
Yes.
So
So each
Brett's
person
top
has their own
9.
top 9. We'll do round
No
robin.
particular order.
Rapid fire. No particular order. I'm sure Rems are in order, though. Rem, are yours in order?
Mine are not in order.
Oh, not in order. Okay. So, and as always, because I've never seen any movies, I asked ChatGPT, my friend Trevor, as my wife Riley would call
Are we
him.
reading our own? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
That's
and then
fine.
let's just do one each. So my first of my top 9, again, not in any particular order. Literally, the first one ChatGPT told me is A Few Good Men. How great is that? Okay, Marcus, what do you got?
Spotlight.
Spotlight. Marcus loves Spotlight.
I do.
Crash.
Ooh,
You guys seen Crash?
this is
Yep.
one with Jason Statham.
No. You're thinking of Crank.
Crank. Very different movie.
That's not even close. Crash is phenomenal. Crash is a perspective movie. It interweaves like a bunch of different characters. And it's all about racism.
Oh wow.
very
Crank is about not having your adrenaline.
Yeah, his
And
heart
then-
can't fall below.
I just remember being in middle school and the traffic scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Number 2 for me, Braveheart. Also a covered.
I had that one, but I took it off, and I'm putting it in the war.
We're doing
movies
this wrong.
so that I
We
can-
just need to do a top 9. Just read your
just
top
Just
9.
throw it?
Yeah,
All right,
just
I'll go.
throw it out there.
Braveheart, Shawshank Redemption, The Dark Knight, Gladiator, Good Will Hunting. Come on. Remember the Titans, Passion of the Christ, and Cinderella Man. That's
All right,
pretty
so I got
phenomenal.
news for you.
Yep.
Your ChatGPT like knows the cover podcast.
No.
we've done all those.
But
We haven't
I
done Cinderella Man.
That's
but
the
I-
only one.
And I don't chat GPT any of the movies because of you. I don't want to ruin any of your hidden gems.
But you don't like have
No.
it help with anything?
Nope.
Oh wow. All right. Well,
Yeah.
then
I'm
then
pure.
chat listens to the show.
Chat
the one that we definitely did.
No, what
was,
I just learned is ChatGPT has access to all my Google Docs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, I
Good to know.
should be able to. I should just load. We should just load all of our podcasts into ChatGPT.
And do what?
Then it'll
Get
really
the
know
algorithm
us.
going.
Yeah, then it'll really know us.
I like it. Cinderella Man, only one that I believe wasn't featured.
The only one that is not a
And
cover
we need
episode.
to put that on the list.
So
because
good.
I believe that's on all of our lists.
Love it. Go ahead and add it to the fresh top 100, Nate Dogg.
I did take it off. I took
It's
it off
on my
and
top
I,
9 sports
So
movies.
yeah,
I
for
took-
the record, I just did a drama
gonna be
based on
on my sports movies,
ChatGPT,
too.
but there's so many other top 9 categories. Marcus and Rem went a little more narrow.
yeah, if you give me the option to go more narrow, I'm going to.
Would you consider it a sports movie or a drama?
It's both.
Yeah.
But if I get to put it in sports movies,
Yeah. Then we get more dramas.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Megas.
Spotlight, The Matrix, Shawshank Redemption, Gran Torino, Godfather 2, A Beautiful Mind, Casablanca, Dead Poets Society, King's Speech.
That's a solid list.
I'll tell you right now, I loved The Godfather and have not seen Godfather 2. So the fact that you have Godfather 2 on your list. Now,
I think
okay,
Godfather 2, I mean, they're both
let me ask
really,
you this.
really good.
Let me
Yeah.
Is Godfather 2, if Godfather 2 didn't exist, would The Godfather be on your list instead?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So really, if you weren't splitting hairs, Godfather and Godfather 2 would be on there, but you're kind of wasting a spot.
Correct.
Here's
at
the
that
funny
point.
thing
Okay.
about these lists, though. If you had the choice to watch Godfather or Goodfellas,
I thought you were going to say Just Friends. Thank you.
yeah, or Just Friends, or Goodfellas, which would you watch?
Goodfellas for me.
Yeah.
But I would agree that The Godfather is a more historic.
But this is your top 9.
yeah, Goodfellas is.
Goodfellas is hard to beat. Scarface.
I like Goodfellas. I think I'd pick Godfather. Well, I don't know. I think it's a
do.
better movie, but if I'm just going to sit down and rewatch it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goodfellas is pretty great. Rem, what do you got?
Crash, Schindler's List, City of God. Have either of you seen
You have
this?
talked about this movie so much, and we've
Yeah.
talked about it and talked about it.
I can't remember. I think it's in Portuguese.
Oh wait,
So it's not one you can just sit down and like have
what
on.
movie did we do that I'm?
Slumdog was
No,
similar.
He's talking about
We did a movie that is City of God esque.
no.
No?
it's-
I mean, Slumdog is City of God esque.
No, he's talking about the one
Egypt, Prince of Egypt.
Oh,
Prince of Egypt.
you're saying like the title is similar?
I don't know.
with the Crusaders.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
City of God is about the slums of Brazil.
Yeah, I think so.
And it is very similar to the storyline of Slumdog Millionaire.
Got it.
It's really good.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Which is my next one, Slumdog Millionaire, with like 3 L's. American History X.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Curb Stomp.
Oh, The Revenant,
Yeah.
The Big Short.
I almost put The Revenant on.
Yeah.
American History X.
Did we do The Big Short?
Yeah, we've done
Yes.
The Big Short and The Revenant.
Yes, we've done both. American History X is kind of When Harry Met Sally-esque because
What did we talk about on The Big Short? I don't remember doing that episode.
It's
Are
a
you sure?
great episode.
it's a great episode. We talked
is
a
it?
lot
We
about the
talked
housing
about
crisis
mortgages.
and mortgages and banks and yeah.
Margot Robbie.
Margot
Margot
Robbie's
Robbie.
feet. Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
So
That was a
American
different
History.
movie.
So When Harry Met Sally, what scene does everybody talk about? Whether you've seen the movie or not, you know about that.
Orgasm.
So American History X, I've never seen it, but I know about the curb stomp.
You've never seen
So
it?
having one of those scenes can make your movie.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty
I
nasty.
feel like A Few Good Men is that way
It's the
too.
first scene.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the first. It
jeez.
starts off, and that's not even the most graphic thing of that movie.
No.
That's Edward Norton and who else is significant?
The big dude from Remember the Titans.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Lasso.
Yeah.
Lastic.
Lastic. Yeah.
I'm eligible, coach.
I'm married. Titanic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Big
we're doing the
Titanic
Remember
fan.
the Titans.
That's a
April
good
25th.
example of one that is like I can sit down and watch that anytime.
Sure.
Like that's why that's on my list. Gangs of New York.
Almost put that on there too. You love Leo. You got 3 Leos.
I do love Leo. That is accurate. The Revenant is like borderline, but the Gangs of New York is definitely on there. Count of Monte Cristo,
Yeah.
big fan, and then Casablanca. I cheated. I have a few extra.
Casablanca.
Casablanca, also top 10 cover podcasts of all time. I
Is it
really
really?
enjoyed that one.
Oh, for
just
you.
like listening. Like if you guys listen,
I
it's
think
a
so, too.
funny, good episode.
And we talk Brett into it being a good movie.
A good movie.
And we teach him about history. It's fantastic.
Passion of the Christ not being on your dramas. I know I was.
It's under my top
Surprise.
9 other movies.
most dramas.
Indie movies.
yeah.
There's an indie option.
Well, hey,
Mel Gibson movies.
we-
Apocalypto. Have you seen Apocalypto?
Yeah, I've
Heard of
seen
it.
Apocalypto.
Great movie.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it.
So that's a mind.
That's a
That's a
great
mind
one for this
bender.
episode.
That's a.
No, it's about the Aborigines.
Man, I am not reading these titles well. We answer 9 questions most of the time every week about one of your favorite books or movies. Sir Remington,
Oh,
what are we covering?
in this dramatic courtroom thriller, Lieutenant Junior Grade Daniel Kaffee, a Navy lawyer who has never seen the inside of a courtroom, defends 2 stubborn Marines who have been accused of murdering a colleague. Kaffee is known as being lazy and had arranged a plea bargain. Downey's Aunt Jenny appoints Lieutenant Commander Galloway to represent him. Also, the legal staff is Lieutenant Sam Weinberg. And the team... Sorry. It doesn't spell out lieutenant. It says LT, and all I could get out was LGBTQ. Sam Weinberg, but it's
Jeez.
not that. It's not
Come
that.
on.
That's not what this is. The team rounds up many facts, and Kaffee is discovering that he is really cut off for trial work. The defense is originally based on the fact that Santiago, the victim, was given a code red. Santiago was basically a screw-up. At Gitmo, screw-ups aren't tolerated, especially by Colonel Nathan Jessup. In Cuba, Jessup and 2 senior officers try to give all the help they can, but Kaffee knows something's fishy. In the conclusion of the film, the fireworks are set off by a confrontation between Jessup and Kaffee. This movie is A Few Good Men, 1992, R rating, 2 hours, 18 minutes runtime. Now stay with me. Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Pollock, director Rob Reiner, writer Aaron Sorkin.
It's incredible.
Incredible.
You
And
can't beat that.
Nate on the way over here was like, dude, the guy that Jessup says to call the president and then says he's joking.
Yeah,
Who
West
is
Wing?
it? It's no. Oh, whoa.
He's on Scandal. He's
yes,
on West Wing.
he was in West Wing as well. Josh
Joshua
Malina.
Malina.
Yeah. Great callback there, Nate.
What
That
did
was
you know
fantastic.
him from?
So definitely West Wing.
Yeah.
But then Scandal, Riley watched quite a bit in the early years of Scandal. He had a pretty big.
He's in a
role
lot of Washington-based
I just think
American
it's-
president.
I just think it's pretty impressive that Kendrick goes beyond this and then ends up becoming one of the greatest presidents in U.S. history.
Yeah, yeah. He really finds himself.
So we're talking about Kiefer Sutherland right now.
Reiner loves him.
I'm gonna save it.
Kiefer Sutherland, so good.
Yeah, Reiner loves him.
I'll tell you this. So this take.
I'll tell you what he's not good at is driving that double wide. He hit Marines on multiple takes. He couldn't figure out how to drive it.
Oh wow!
Fun fact.
Whoops. Marcus got an early.
Can you imagine trying to be a method actor?
I've got an early take now that we're talking through all of these guys.
And girl.
It was yes.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I meant it like we're talking about all of these actors. Kevin Bacon can't hang. And I think that I think in this movie especially it's obvious that he cannot hang with these other guys. And
you're saying the reason
that's
why
one of the reasons I think he's perfectly cast.
He's I wouldn't call him B-list, but he's not epic all time, and the rest of these guys go on to be, and you can see the difference.
What are you talking about?
I'm just clarifying what he's saying. I'm not saying I agree.
You don't think he's epic all time?
No.
I mean, have you heard of the phrase 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yes.
The dude has had the most illustrious career. You're just saying he's not an Oscar-worthy performer?
Yeah.
That's what you mean?
Yeah.
In this movie, you don't think so?
Correct.
I think that
what scene makes you think that?
I think that his level of acting compared to Jack Nicholson, Tom Cruise, Demi Moore in this movie shows that they're on a level that's much higher than him.
Which
I'm
to your
surprised
point,
you threw Demi Moore in there.
Perfect casting.
I thought she was great in this movie.
I didn't think she wasn't. I'm not saying she wasn't great. I just wouldn't put her on the level of those others.
I would say Cruise and Nicholson and even Sutherland there's a gap between them and everybody else for sure. And then there's even a gap between Sutherland and Cruise and Nicholson. And then there's in this movie specifically, until the end, there's a gap between Nicholson and even Cruise because
Nicholson's incredible.
Wow, just a wow.
He's better than Cruise.
He is, especially at this point in their careers as well.
Just in general.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Kevin Pollak. I think he's a great.
Is awesome.
Kevin
supporting
Pollak
actor.
is the co-lawyer.
Sam, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a lot of stuff, but I couldn't tell you what
The
he's
Usual
in.
Suspects is what everyone knows him
Yeah.
for. He's one of those guys. Which, by the way, is that on our list? That has to be on our list for upcoming movies.
Yes, that is in the top 100, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
Usual
Refresh
Suspects,
up on.
phenomenal.
So he plays a great number 2. Mm-hmm. He's almost like he's like a veteran to Cruise in this, kind of helping him
I
along
couldn't
his
believe
way.
you didn't say Tucci. I thought you were going to say he's like a Tucci.
He's like a Tucci. He is like a
I love
Tucci.
Tucci. What'd you know going into it? Here's what I knew. You can't handle the truth, but I didn't even know Tom Cruise and Demi Moore were in it. No clue. And I didn't even know Jack Nicholson was the guy who said that. I just knew that was in. Yeah, that's all I know.
When you go into a movie blind like this, what do you do to prepare for it? Do you read the cover?
I'd say, Rye, we're watching it Saturday night, or I say, Rye, we're watching it Sunday night.
Do you read
No.
the jacket?
Nope.
Do you watch a trailer?
Nope.
You just go in and you watch it?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like there's something... I do that sometimes. Mm-hmm. Don't you feel like having context helps watch a movie? Like a little bit of context?
That's fair. And I would say most movies people see, they at least know a little bit about it because they chose to watch it.
Yeah.
So this is the rare instance
But for a while, though, like Hollywood was putting like trailers together that was giving away way too much. Yeah.
I actually prefer to not know. Like
anything.
We went my parents took the kids for a few days. And Jessica and I went to Keystone Mall.
Like you went to the theater without a plan situation? Oh, love it.
So this is the way we saw Spotlight too, in the same theater. But we went there again. We just picked one.
Sorry, the Keystone Art Cinema?
Sure.
Okay. Surely you've picked a stinker before, though.
Call them
no,
Marcus.
we've never picked one there at the
art house.
At the art, yeah, that's been a stinker. But dude, we watched this. It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. With Sam Rockwell.
Oh, I do like Sam Rockwell.
Dude, he is so freaking good in this movie.
I could be asking a completely stupid question that isn't funny.
You know he's in Galaxy Quest?
Yes.
What are the most people you've been in the same theater as in that theater?
Oh, Spotlight was packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We also saw a movie called
I guess I'm only there during the day.
We
so
also
that's
saw a
probably
movie
why.
called Women Talking that I think is a fantastic film.
Everyone
and there were a
hearing
lot
you
of
say
people
that
in there.
is intrigued.
No, it's
I saw Barbie in that.
no
film.
women talking is a
Seeing Barbie in that one,
Yeah, and we got dressed up too.
yeah, I'm sure everyone
Yeah.
was dressed up in that one. Yeah.
anyway. Women talking is really really fascinating.
I drove by. We went to Castleton because Riley really wanted a smoothie from this place at the.
Orange Julius.
Not Orange Julius because I asked her that.
Oh, like the good, like the
there's
fresh
like
smoothie?
there's like
Yeah.
a good smoothie there, and we just don't go to Castleton for obvious reasons anymore. And I went by the AMC and I was like, I will never watch a movie there ever again. It's just not happening,
Really?
dude. It's this. You get to that green bridge and things change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes from 86th, and then the green bridge is 82nd. And
It's
then,
just the fact that it's not safe. Like
It's
I don't
not.
care. I
It's
don't
not
care that it was
safe.
rough. It's been rough for 20 years.
Right.
correct,
But it's not safe.
not safe
Not
and
safe.
and that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a very good differentiation.
I
to
loved
make.
going.
Plus,
I loved
Imagine is a
showing
great
the girls
Yes.
not Keystone.
Yep.
But now it's not safe.
Like we will literally go to Castleton because that's where all the girls get their ears pierced because Pagoda.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do an amazing job.
Yeah.
Amazing piercing Pagoda. But I say, Riley, we will go on a Saturday at 11 a.m. and I will go with you, and we are going to go in and out immediately. And every time we go, and we've gone literally 4 times for all the kids and then the twins. And I'm like on high alert, and there's been reason to be on high alert
Yeah.
and on Saturday morning. It's nuts. So
I can pierce ears.
can you? He
I'll
YouTubed
figure it out.
He YouTubed it. Hold some ice on
I've
it.
got nipples. Can you milk me?
I could pierce those too.
Man, this drink.
Chuck E.
is good.
Cheese? Dude, so there's a Chuck E. Cheese close to Castleton, and I will say, once you're inside of that Chuck E. Cheese, you don't feel like you're in Castleton anymore. You kind of, it's good. It's good stuff.
Now you're
There was
like
a birthday party there.
52nd, and
No,
there's
this
one
is
on
80.
82nd.
This is across. This is in the same.
I'm just saying you feel like you're downtown,
Oh.
38th Street.
Got it. It was
Emerson.
fun. Everybody's
Do you
there
guys
to have a
remember
good time.
Discovery Zone? Did
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Yes.
Escapades.
Awesome.
I love Discovery Zone.
DZ.
Yeah.
DZ Discovery Zone. Marcus, you had seen it before? A few
Oh
good
yeah,
men?
yeah.
Yeah. Rev?
Lots of times.
Yep, I'm trying to remember the first time. It's probably one of those watch it with
This
my dad.
feels.
kind
I
of
was going to
movie.
say this feels like a Brian introing to.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
me. Not me. I watched this. It definitely
In your adult
my
life?
adult life, but like early adult life.
Yeah.
Because I remember being very surprised by it.
I'm a big Cruise fan. I love Tom Cruise. I've loved him in pretty much everything he's in. I love all his deep tracks. So I mean,
This is before he fell into his. I feel like his niche completely of action.
right.
And now that's all he does because that's what he's
Right.
paid to do.
Yeah.
So this is when he's.
That's sad too, man.
Yeah.
You can kind of look at the trajectory of his life, and the more he got involved in Scientology, the more it just became about power and money and fame. Like it's
it
literally
would be a bad financial decision
And
for him
not
to do anything
aging.
else.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Do you know, dude, Cocktail? Have you seen that movie?
Oh, I do. I
Cocktails?
like Cocktail.
That's a good movie.
That was about the time he did The Firm.
I
did
really
Cocktail.
like Cocktails. Is it Cocktail or Cocktail?
I think it's cocktail.
Cocktail. It's Cocktail, and then he did another pool movie, pool shooting movie.
So, as someone who has been guessing the summary of movies wrong all night based on title, it is not about drinks, or is he a bartender?
Cocktail is.
Yeah, he's a
Let's
bartender.
go 1 for
Yeah.
4. All
I think
right.
he's trying to make it law, and he becomes a bartender to pay it off, and it's
I
about.
can't remember the backstory.
Yeah, it's actually similar to some Grisham books.
So we used to do a question on the podcast called "What's New."
Mm-hmm.
I just have a great story that I have to share before we get in.
Fair enough.
So Riley is on social media, one of the platforms, and she goes, "Oh, Brett." I'm like, "What are you watching?" She's like, "Oh, a video of Reba and her husband, and they're going to Sonic, just for their anniversary. They're just, there's like normal everyday people like us." And I almost bit my tongue, and I go, "Rye," because I'm trying to help her understand no one in Hollywood is real. I'm trying to help her, and I'm like, if they aren't, they're Mel Gibson and they get kicked out because they tell you everybody's fake. And I'm like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if she had like a deal with Sonic? Like, I bet she has like a deal. And she goes, "No, Brett, why do you have to ruin everything? Whatever." I'm like, I know Reba's one of the good ones. I love her too, but like, I bet she's getting paid for it. She's like, "No way." I go, "Hey Siri, ask ChatGPT if Reba McEntire's ever had a deal with Sonic." she has a meal named after her. And I just died. I died. So,
Oh man.
you know, I was trying to gauge if that movie was if that story was worth sharing because the backlash I would receive.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a week.
It wasn't.
It wasn't worth sharing.
Nope.
Hold on, let's move on really fast and maybe we should skip this part.
30-second synopsis time. Marcus does 9 words. I do slam poetry and get the girl. Marcus, are you ready?
Code. Does that make me Jerry Lewis?
Jerry Lewis.
Code red goes wrong, and now everyone is covering.
Yes, including us.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice one.
All right, slam poetry. Kaffee, a real lawyer through and through. Tom Cruise acts better while having to eat an apple than most do without it. What's wrong with Kiefer Sutherland's ears? Anybody else notice that?
He's got a shaved head.
Training. No, the bottoms are connected.
Lobes?
Dude, his lobes are connected to his neck. It is. Look out for it. Training versus transferring. I get it. You know what a code red is? Marines either loved this movie or hated this movie. The smallest role Cuba Gooding Jr. ever had for the remainder of his life. Mm-hmm. Harold, a man of integrity. His fellow Marine, Loudon Downey, a man who cannot even spell the word integrity. Tom Cruise acts drunk the way someone who acts drunk who has rarely ever been drunk. Nicholson.
I think I followed you there.
Yeah. Nicholson, Cruise, courtroom, a legendary scene. Jessup was right. We love our freedom, but avoid what lies in between.
Ooh. Well done.
Thank you. All right, what made us stop and think? What do we want to kick things off with?
Fun fact for you guys, and I wonder if this would. We were talking earlier about Nicholson being elite acting in this. It wasn't his to begin with, and the other actor that almost got it would have changed the movie, but it would have been awesome as well. I think. Who is that person?
Out of all the actors in the world,
Out of all the actors,
Kevin Spacey.
No, but these two actors are about the same age. Jack Nicholson, and
Robert De Niro,
and he went back and forth on roles a lot.
Al Pacino.
These are good guesses.
Thank you.
They're wrong. Think Hoosiers.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
He would have been able to pull it off.
Yeah.
He would have pulled it off, and it would have been great.
Yeah.
He turned down the role because he was busy playing Sheriff Little Bill Daggett in The Unforgiven.
So Gene Hackman.
that one
I
up.
think I spoke incorrectly, but Gene Hackman is like one of the main guys in The Quick and the Dead.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite roles that he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the movie bundle that I just bought.
Total screen time for Jack Nicholson, I'm guessing, I didn't look it up, it's low.
Oh yeah.
6 minutes, probably 7 minutes.
Dude, the impact in 6 or 7 minutes, that's the mark of an absolute star.
Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of like we talked. Well, I guess we didn't. You guys talked about Robin Williams, right? In Good Will Hunting. Mm-hmm. Same thing.
It is the same thing. He's got more screen time, more scenes. Jack Nicholson's in like 3 scenes.
He's got more monologue, more extended stuff, but similar to, he's not the main guy, but
He is the
absolutely
catalyst.
makes the movie.
Yeah.
I almost messed up and watched this movie on YouTube TV. So
why do you mean messed up?
well, it was free on YouTube TV.
Would it cut itself out?
But it was the TV version.
Totally.
So like when they're suffocating the guy, and
Yeah.
so it kind of cuts weird, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah,
And then
I could have watched it free or whatever
Yep.
from AMC, and I was like, nope.
it changed one of Nicholson's F words to a D word, and I was like, all right. So I'm like 15 minutes in, I switch. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Like it would have changed the movie.
It
really would have. Yeah, absolutely.
It is a good TV movie though. Like it's
it's
good,
clean. It's not a bad. It's not full of.
Were you guys as mesmerized by the opening sequence of the Marines flipping their guns and stuff as I
Yeah.
was? That was cool.
So cool.
Kelsey loves that stuff too. They did not get permission from any military force, so they had to do it all off site. They were not.
Oh wow.
They were not approved.
Well, okay. So, did you see anything in? Did they get any backlash from Marine Corps? Or anything,
I didn't see anything on backlash.
Okay.
No.
Because I was interested. I feel like
that line that Kiefer Sutherland delivers though about the Navy. He goes, "I love you guys. You guys. Every time we need to do something, you guys give us a ride."
Yeah.
That is believed to this day by the Marines.
That is
for sure.
That is to that as a Wabash guy saying DePauw's a great school for girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They all say that.
It's great.
What word was said the most in this movie?
Well, hold on. I want to hang real quick.
Yep.
I watched that opener with the guys doing all the cool gun stuff, and I wondered, what is Rob Reiner trying to do? Like, because it was long, and it was on purpose. So it was interesting to me because those are, I'm assuming they're Marines or they're in the Navy or one of the two, right? But they're the ones that are out there for show. Like I asked Jessica, have you ever seen that? And she goes, no. You know, she's like, where would I have seen that? You know, I was like, well, if you've been to DC, you can go and see things like that.
Soldier Guard in the Tomb.
She'd never seen it. And it's just interesting. It's like, okay, when we think military, a lot of times we think that. But there's a lot of other stuff that's going on that we don't necessarily want to think about.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought he was trying to show us, like, I mean, the whole movie's about the code and the discipline, and like show us right from the start the discipline that it takes to have an entire squad do something like that,
and how beautiful it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to your point, it's a mirage. Is I think what he wants us to think of.
Yeah, here's what you see on the outside.
Yep. But definitely, I would think more so the discipline, perfection, the you are in line 100%.
I think both points work.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hold on before you move on.
Yeah. Word that said the most.
The word that said the most. I'm going to give you the word. I want to know how many times you think it's said.
Okay.
This might backfire, but Brett's pretty good with numbers. The word "sir"
Oh wow.
is said how many times in this movie?
212.
Okay.
187.
164.
Nice, Mangus.
That's an average.
I did better than Brett.
That's an average of once every 50 seconds.
So, Marcus, great as we drink to you. Cheers. What
You
are
can't handle the proof.
you can't handle the proof is the drink tonight.
That's right.
So you named it, or
Well, ChatGPT and I named it.
love it. Okay.
I don't know if I have to. I don't know if I have to cite.
So
ChatGPT or not.
fun fact: when you write a book, if you used any AI at all, you don't have to admit it, but Amazon says, "Hey, did you use AI to create this book? What percentage?" And then that's it. It doesn't even ask what, or you don't have to give credit, or
Yeah.
The reader figures it out.
yeah.
I
especially
knew
when
what I
there's one
wanted.
chapter.
I knew what I
It's that one
wanted.
chapter.
As soon as he said, "All I have at my apartment are Yoo-Hoos and I can't remember
Cocoa
what,
Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs."
Yeah.
Yoo-Hoos and Cocoa Puffs. I was like, how can I make a drink that reminds us of Yoo-Hoos? And so we went back and forth, myself and ChatGPT.
I don't know this to be true.
this
We've
is what
never
we
talked
came
about
up
this,
with.
but Rem feels like a go to the gas station, get a Yoo-Hoo guy. Was that
What
ever
do you
you?
mean?
Jessica
No?
loves Yoo-Hoos.
No, man, I'd go to Taco Bell.
Oh,
That was my go-to.
all right. Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. So you guys really didn't realize, you didn't see Kiefer Sutherland's earlobes connected to his neck?
No.
Nate saw it. I can't wait till the scene in the courtroom. It's like,
I just don't pay attention to those things.
man, dude, it's weird. It's weird.
This is why Brett misses major themes of the movie.
So okay, so going back to Marcus's point, there's a lot of truth in Jack Nicholson's words. Obviously, he took it to the extreme of training versus transferring. Like, I don't not believe in what he's saying.
Totally.
Yeah,
but that's the whole point of the Mirage, is he's
Yes.
saying what he should be saying,
yes,
and then behind the scenes being corrupt.
well, but I guess
He says we're going to transfer the whole division because we can't figure it out.
yes. Like I think he.
Well, the thing is he's not okay. I guess we would have to decide if doing a code red is corrupt. Number one, right? But what happens is the death happens, and he decides that the greater good is more important than the truth of what happened.
Correct. That's the miss.
And if two of these Marines need to take the hit for it, it's way better than if I go down. Because if I go down, then
you're
all
so
of these,
correct.
I'm going to be putting everybody else in danger.
That is the miss.
That's the lie he's bought into.
Yes.
Well, what's messed up is the whole part about the poison on the towel, because no one investigates who's the one that came up with the poison towel. It hasn't actually been verified, and if you lied about the poison towel, you should be in trouble, and you're trying to pin it
That
on
was
somebody.
actually a great
The
part of the
doctor
movie.
should get in
yeah,
trouble.
Yeah,
it gets-
totally. By the way, do you know who the doctor is? Did you catch this?
I
No.
don't.
It's Reiner. So, like,
What?
no, it's not Reiner. It's a Reiner film. It's the dude with 6 fingers on his right hand.
Oh,
Did you not catch
I
that?
didn't catch it.
Instantly, the
I
way
didn't
he's
catch it.
talking so slowly and deliberately.
What movie does he
and
have
it's the
6
same
fingers on
age
his right
as
hand?
Brett
Princess
Wiggins.
Bride.
Oh, got it. Sorry. Hey, we did a live recording on that.
Oh
You
my
should come to Books and
gosh.
Brews.
Great episode.
Hey, by the time we air
It
this
is
episode,
very fun to hear all the people laughing and stuff.
by the
Yeah,
time
I'm
we
excited for
air
April.
this episode, Rem might have an Eventbrite for us.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh,
by the
maybe,
time
probably
we,
not.
I thought that's why
this-
we were. I thought that's why we were bringing our laptops.
All right, dude. Have you seen that where people are getting together to have admin nights?
I do think that maybe
Didn't
well,
like that take. Didn't like it. Didn't
What
like
do
it
you
at all.
mean? Like friends get together?
Friends are getting together for like a group like date night, and
That's
just
kind of what we do on Fridays when we write.
yeah, dude. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's
I'm a
been
big
just
fan.
me for the last
Anyway,
4 weeks.
Marcus, what's more important?
What's more
Yeah,
important?
I think. Did you just cancel the ongoing?
I
invite?
canceled yours.
Yeah.
I kept getting 20 emails at a time of all the
Well, because I was
events
making
you're
my
not
summer
coming
calendar.
to.
I was making my summer
Yeah,
schedule.
just say no to the event.
not forever.
Ugh.
Not forever.
We'll
I'm-
add you back when you're serious about writing.
Okay. Yeah, I got to max out this book.
What's
I
your
just sold-
excuse?
I just got a bulk order. Don't ask me how many. Don't ask me how many. It's a bulk order though.
How many?
It's double digits, dude. All right,
But
Marcus.
From who? From someone you know, or just you just got ordered?
No, Vector Canada. Yeah, they like it. Angie's a big fan. Shout out
Nice.
Angie McDougal.
She's still selling knives.
Oh yeah,
her daughter is.
her daughter branched last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ava, I believe.
Which one of our kids is going to have the most success selling knives?
So I would say Willow, but according to Remington, she's going to be Justin Bieber famous by the time she's eligible to sell knives.
If there's one of them, it's going to be her.
So, man,
I'll just tell you what.
I think that
Quinn might be a good pick.
I think that
Is Quinn the entrepreneur cookie girl?
no, Colby.
Colby.
So I think
Colby's my pick.
I think Colby is probably the most likely.
Yeah.
Because she's
Colby, Charlie.
Time out.
Willow.
Colby
my
is the
kids,
Marcus.
of my kids.
Colby is the Marcus manager. Colby will go straight into management. I don't disagree with that.
Oh, interesting.
Who's the rep? Who's the flash in the pan 30K summer scholarship winner?
Well, Quinn could do it.
Okay, that's what I was.
Just she has emotional swings that are.
Got it. So you got to set her up for
You're
success.
talking to a father who had a moment earlier.
Oh.
And it's ringing in his head.
No, I
Is it
just
fresh?
know my kids. So
Math homework.
like Reed would be like Alex Pareja. Like he would never sell anything.
Yeah.
But if you asked him to be a manager, he'd be pretty
Yeah,
good. He'd be
100%.
pretty good because he likes people. He cares about people. He
Time
wants
out.
them to do well.
I'm gonna call it right now. It's actually Lincoln Frazier.
He's going to throw up 30K.
It's Lincoln. It's Lincoln for sure.
Nice.
It's Lincoln. It's Nate's
I like
Nate's
it.
son Lincoln.
I think
Oh.
all of our kids should do it.
if
For sure.
If Colby hears you guys say that it's anybody but her,
Then
then
it
it's
will
gonna
be
be her.
That's great. Colby, it'll be Quinn. All right. So
Little things that Reiner does, by the way. I mean, Reiner,
the Reiner Sorkin combo. Man.
unbelievable. Like unbelievable. When I saw that, I was like, well, there's no way. There's no. Obviously, this is why it was so successful. Like
This
you
ep-
can't
thi-
lose with this ensemble.
I don't pay very close attention before I watch something to like who the writer was or
Yeah.
whatever. And now that we've done this, there's so many movies that Sorkin wrote
Right.
that I'm like, those are my favorite movies.
Yeah. I mean, he's so talented. Halfway through the movie, I'm just like, he's incredible.
book
It's-
first. This is the book.
You what?
Was this a book? Do we know? No. I'm not sure.
No, it was a
is
screen.
that
It was a screenwrite.
Screenwrite. Yes, Sorkin's good. We are rewatching West Wing again. I think for the third time.
So I'm sorry. It was originally a play. So the original play was inspired by an actual code red at Guantanamo Bay.
Oh.
Lance Corporal David Cox and 9 other enlisted men tied up a fellow Marine and severely beat him for snitching at the Naval Criminal Investigation Service. Cox was acquitted and later honorably discharged. In 1994, he mysteriously vanished, and his bullet-riddled body was found 3 months later.
Oh,
Murder remains unsolved. So that's when they wrote the play.
Oh man,
It's pretty messed up.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, oh Peters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Producer Nate says snitches get stitches.
He's from the hood. Man, I didn't realize that. That brings a whole new. So Sorkin wrote West Wing as well.
Yeah.
And we're rewatching it for the third time. And Rem, you remember there's like 2 episodes that he doesn't do.
He doesn't write?
He doesn't write.
Okay.
He like gives over, and you can literally tell.
Oh, you can tell instantly.
Immediately.
One of them was after 9/11, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so good.
Yeah, after 9/11, it was like the actors were on their own, like trying to come up with their own lines on the spot.
Is he still alive? Sorkin's still alive?
Oh, yeah.
So
He's in this movie, by the way. He's the guy sitting at the bar,
talking
talking
to
about
the girl.
his pursuit. Yeah.
So I would love to see him in a masterclass on his
He has a masterclass
on writing.
on writing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be worth the money. That was
Yes.
the one that almost got me to pay for masterclass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have Sorkin's?
Masterclass.
Oh, you just have masterclass? That's
Oh,
cool.
That's great.
Yeah, you're doing them over lunch, right? Yeah.
That's sweet.
I think the turning point of definitely Cruise, maybe the movie, is when Demi Moore says, "You know what a code red is?
It's a shame.
What a pity." Yeah. And I think it's the first time she gets his attention. And I think that's the turning point of this is like Cruise kind of gets serious and the movie starts to pick up.
Yeah.
Right then. I didn't feel it, but producer Nate was telling me he felt like it was, I don't know if the word, you didn't use the word slow, but it definitely didn't catch right on for you right away.
Felt canned. It felt.
Yeah. So that's when it definitely for me was like, went from, I was still enjoying it a lot, but that's definitely when it picked up for me was that
I
moment.
feel like it's in Cuba when they're sitting at the table.
So it
that
definitely
whole scene where he's like giving away his. I told Kelsey,
You
I
talk
was
about
like,
favorite scenes, like obviously the courtroom.
ask nicely.
But obviously the courtroom. But that scene in Cuba where they're just sitting around the table
It's just
is
tension is
so
rising.
good.
The
Markinson knows, but he can't say anything.
what does Demi Moore ask Tom? So I don't remember her name, but ask Tom Cruise, who's Kaffee. What does she ask him later on?
Joe.
Joe. What does Joe ask Kaffee later on when he's about to give up on the case? And she's like, "You asked him for the transfer papers,
right.
What was her reasoning again? What remind me?
His reasoning was he
To
wanted
see
to
his
see
reaction. Yes, that was
She knew. She
Yes.
knew that he knew.
yeah.
I was waiting for him to reference the fact that he didn't pack his clothes. I forgot that it took him all the way to the end of the movie because you see him looking
Yes,
at
he
it
looks-
and then
yes.
and then he looks at his own closet. That's a very subtle hint. In today's Hollywood, they'll literally tell you. They
Yeah.
won't make it that subtle.
Right. So they go into Santiago's room and he does take notice of
He opens the locker,
Yep.
you see it, and we're supposed to see it. His clothes are still
We see
there.
it, and none of us, meaning Kaffee or us, at least I didn't. I
You don't put 2 and 2 together.
no.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
thinking
No.
he should have been.
You
packed
don't
for
know.
training.
I don't even-
You don't know. Like, there's sometimes where I've heard directors like, "Hey, don't show the gun unless they're going to use it later," type of a thing. You don't know that that's going to come up. What you see it as is him just kind of cursily looking at things. So
Well,
that
and then they add in a
But
comment.
she even
They added
says,
a comment.
where you just like.
yeah, are you going to do any actual investigating?
Yeah.
Well, no. They add in a comment to get my mind off of it being significant, and it's, "Hey, ship his mom those clothes because we obviously don't need them."
Mm-hmm.
And I think I dismissed it because of that comment,
Yeah,
which is
it's
strategy,
possible.
right? Yeah,
It's possible.
Um,
What do you mean? What do you mean in directing? They say don't show the gun unless you're going to use it. That tell me. I feel like I know where you're going with that, but like, what is that? What is
like
that?
you've got a fight scene.
Yeah.
The gun rolls across the floor. Why does the gun roll across the floor? Well, you know that one of the two is going to pick it up and shoot the other one.
Okay.
Right? If that's not going to happen, don't show it rolling across the floor.
Okay. And that's a rule?
I don't know if it's a rule, but
okay. So you guys want to hear something crazy?
there's this thing psychologically that we as viewers like we like the payoff.
Yeah.
You know?
Of knowing.
We like being right.
It also creates this anxiety of, I know this is going to come back into play.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed early on, it felt like the early part of the movie was making a distinct, point about women in leadership roles.
Sure.
I mean, it straight up is.
Yep.
But then it doesn't ease up at all for the entire movie. So, like, the reason I'm saying that is if you look at the behind the scenes of the movie, the people, the producers told Reiner to put a sex scene in. Told Sorkin to put a sex scene in. And Sorkin didn't want to reluctantly put one in. Rob Reiner watched it or read it and is like, this doesn't make sense. I don't want to do it just because Hollywood wants us to do it.
Yeah.
We don't need to do it.
I think that's a good call.
And so people, the executive producer says, what's the point of Demi Moore being a girl if those two don't have sex? Was the whole thing. And like, they basically just said, we're not going to do it. Well, if you look at her lines and like her character, it's constantly being put down by men. They even say, like, the guy is last thing he says is, we'll make sure we get the right man for the job.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, she's just trying to prove her worth. It's pretty interesting to know the behind the scenes of the actual movie.
I mean, I think
That is interesting.
I had it in my notes of, we know Joe's gonna she's gonna show up at his house.
Yeah,
we know that, and that's probably the part that Hollywood's thinking, okay, this is how it's gonna end. I'll be honest, I was expecting it.
Yeah,
I really, really was, which tells you like where movies are now and how predictable they are. But like, kudos to them for not just giving in. Do you think that many of her lines?
Brett thinks that Maverick would be a lot better if it didn't have it.
Correct, dude. You know,
that's true.
Who wrote Maverick?
Another Tom Cruise.
Who wrote Maverick? Who was that? Not Sorkin. I'll tell you that much right now. Do you believe, Rem, that some of her lines were left over from that old Sorkin writing where he did create the love scene?
No.
Okay.
I think that's just like, I wrote down, I mean, I just kept noticing all these different plays where they're basically putting down her character and she's constantly getting looked over, and I thought it was pretty obvious, but then it just kind of falls off as like a secondary thing. Now, it comes to a head at the lunch scene in Guantanamo Bay, where he basically says there's nothing sexier than getting, basically sex from your superior officer.
Yes.
And just completely demeans her. And that's like the height of that entire side of the storyline.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty nasty. I mean, it's like, that's like a secondary story underneath like this whole, was it right or wrong to follow the code red?
Yeah. Just this culture of masculine, I don't know. I'm not sure the right way to say
misogyny.
it, but yeah, misogyny, I guess, is a good way. It makes sense. She doesn't help herself.
Right. That's true.
Because she's
some big misses in the courtroom.
Oh,
she has
an
two
awful,
very big.
Awful trial lawyer. Really good researcher, right?
Yep.
But, I mean, not good at all.
Yep.
She messes up at the lunch.
Yep.
I mean, she messes up big time because she plays her cards.
Shows her cards, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they're in Guantanamo Bay.
But, okay, so we say she screwed up. She's in panic mode because Cruz hasn't engaged yet. She thinks he's just like asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
And she cares about these kids and she sees her shot and she takes it.
Yeah.
Does she screw up? I don't know. Like at that moment, she doesn't know that he's going to turn out to be a good guy.
To be fair, Kaffee is going through the motions to check a box.
Yeah. And maybe that screw up got him to play ball.
Yeah. So we're in Guantanamo Bay. So, and in this moment whenever this movie is taking place, we are actually in Guantanamo Bay. We have a base there, right?
Yeah.
So does Cuba allow us there to protect our own interest on our southern coast, or how does this happen? Do either of you guys know this?
I don't know the answer.
I don't know how embassies work.
What I can say is that
Well, it's not just an embassy, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a whole base.
yeah.
Well, what I can say for sure is that clearly things between us and Cuba were hostile.
Yeah, hostile, but we're there.
Well, I would guess, like, we had the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
We had all of this different, like, it's strategically really important for the U.S. because they were communist country.
Yes.
And thus, like, had ties with the other communist countries. And so we never wanted to let Cuba catch us by surprise.
And wasn't Russia utilizing a Cuban relationship at some point?
Guys, it gets deeper.
Oh.
Okay, it gets even deeper. So we're talking about Demi Moore's character. I think it's crazy when a character's life and choices line up with what's going on with them personally. Like we were talking about
well,
Groundhog
she had just
Day.
done G.I. Jane, right?
So hold on. Yeah, I'm going to read it.
That's why her hair's so short?
I'm going to read it here in a second. So who's in Groundhog Day? Bill Murray, going through a divorce. Like you can see it
Him and
affecting-
Demi Moore?
No,
Or you're
no.
comparing.
I'm
Okay,
just
sorry.
comparing.
Yep.
And some other actors. So listen to this, and this is where my head went. Demi Moore reportedly agreed to negotiate her $3 million asking price down to $2 million because she was competing with Jodie Foster and Linda Hamilton for the role, and also because she badly needed another hit because of a triple box offer failure of Butcher's Wife, Mortal Thoughts, and Nothing But Trouble. Isn't that interesting how like she's cutting her fee and acting almost desperate because of 3, and her character is like parallel with that.
Dude, Jodie Foster could have crushed it in this role.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
It probably made it that much, I don't want to say easier, but she was in that mode anyway.
Yeah.
Do you think knowing Rob, not that we know Rob,
Same thing with Harry Met Sally, right?
but
That was written off of Rob Reiner's recent
Rob's
divorce.
casting is out of this world.
Right.
Do you think that went into his decision knowing she was coming off of Mrs.?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I could definitely believe that.
I mean, I think he's a talented enough director to get the most out of whoever he chooses, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an interesting little tidbit there.
Anything else with Nicholson?
I was assuming that this was like right after G.I. Jane.
It probably was. I mean, this was, I'll look up the date.
Right after Ghost.
Oh.
Oh, she was in Ghost. Yeah.
But she wouldn't. It must not have.
97 was G.I. Jane, so this was 5 years before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We started talking about Nicholson.
Wow, this is 92, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The thing about great writing and great filmmaking is like, you can tell that this is aged a little, but you can watch this in
Not
any
much.
generation.
Oh, yeah. This guy right here,
trying
guys.
to watch
Look at
it.
this. Look at this.
Wow, he looks
That's a
so
6-fingered
different.
man. Not when you see him talk. He has that, you're that little brat that I taught a lesson to. All those years ago.
He just looks different.
We haven't talked about Harold yet. Let's talk about Harold.
Remind me who Harold is.
Respectable Harold Downey.
Oh.
The Marine that is ultimately responsible for Santiago's
Dropped a bomb in the
death.
courtroom. I forget every single time that he wasn't in the room.
Yeah.
So like they're doing
Answer the question, Private.
yeah. So
he's full of
Dawson-
integrity. Full of integrity.
that's another thing. Like they don't mention this. Like they don't tell the viewer, "Hey, they're trying to pin this on Dawson. They're trying to make it look like he had intent to kill this guy.
Yeah.
They're trying to show him with a loaded gun, and they're going to bury him with this final thing. They don't say that. You just see it unfold. I don't know if that's brilliant or a miss. I think it's brilliant.
I think it's brilliant.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because there's a lot of movies, especially now we were talking about how Netflix will like force the actors to redo scenes and lines constantly to remind the viewer.
Yeah.
Like if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah.
Unit, core, God, country.
I wrote that down. It's a little out of order.
So Harold, here's what Harold
Don't you
taught
think?
me.
Isn't that why they're guilty at the end?
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally why they're guilty. at the end.
Dishonorably discharged. Yeah.
They're guilty because the code is out of
And
order.
Harold would agree with you that his job was to protect and serve others. He literally says,
Well, that's what he's learned anyway.
we deserve to be dishonorably discharged.
No, that's what Dawson would say.
Oh, that's Harold Dawson. It's the same Harold Dawson. You're talking about Lieutenant Dowden.
Oh,
Who is
you're talking
the-
about the black dude?
Talking about the
Yes.
black dude.
Okay,
You're talking
sorry.
about the white dude. Which I don't think it'd be good to refer to them as black dude and white dude for the rest of the episode, but it might cause less confusion.
I mean, come on.
That's who they are.
It would. So
He's jacked, by the way, and huge. Because Tom
looks like
Cruise is built. He's short, but he's
he looks
built.
like Herschel Walker, dude.
He's like built.
like Bo Jackson level. So he has what I've learned. If Marines how he acts is how Marines act. They will be completely honest with you, but they will not answer any questions you didn't ask them. Right?
Well, at least in this thing.
That's
right here. There.
Do you feel like that's consistent?
I don't know enough.
I think it's consistent with the intellect of some Marines.
Okay.
I think they use a very extreme example in the short white dude who was slow.
Yep.
But I also think that, a lot of military attracts a lot of people who don't have other options. And so like this becomes their, everything.
Yep.
I also think that when you're in a situation like that, you don't necessarily he doesn't trust Kaffee enough to be able to tell him the whole story, right?
I am your only friend.
B, he still believes, he really still believes, hey, for at least quite some time, we did the right thing.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to protect that. And so
why would he not tell him that he was ordered to give a code?
He doesn't volunteer. He does tell him that.
No, he was asked. That's the whole scene.
He doesn't volunteer the information. Yeah.
Unit.
Well, because he's still trying to protect the unit, I think.
Yeah.
Unit, core, God, country.
Yeah. If that is the priority.
So
if that's the priority, then
what should the order be?
God.
Okay, that's the only one I got. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, it almost needs to be reversed.
So here's what I will tell you. I just had this conversation about loyalty this week. So somebody was saying, I value loyalty so much. Dude, loyalty is literally the reason for things like Spotlight.
For sure.
Things like
Who are you loyal
Me Too
to?
movement.
Yeah.
And I think the small...
all this Epstein stuff that's happening right now.
Right? It's all loyalty. So I don't know if it's the smaller the group or the... So is it the smaller the group? Okay, so country is the right answer for after God. I don't know, but I just know loyalty is completely overrated.
I don't know. If you have country, if you are serving your country, that's why you got into the Marines. It's hard to believe that you'd be put in a position that would be good for the Corps and bad for your country.
Right.
Bad for the country, or good for the country and bad for the Corps. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you're serving the country, it almost feels like it needs to be reversed.
So God,
it's a really hard thing. If I was serving, it'd be really hard for me to stand there and say that to the other guys.
Yep.
I wouldn't be able to say... I would, at minimum, not be able to put God third.
What do you mean? You don't put God first?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't be able to say that he's third.
Yeah. Oh, you're just saying if you join the Marines?
Yeah.
Is this the code of the Marines?
So.
I think it's a code for the movie.
I don't think so. Not that I've heard before, but I don't know.
You'd have a lot of religious Marines not be able to say that code.
Yeah. Or they would just say it because they get punished or whatever if they don't.
I don't know, guys. I think that... Let me see.
You're just doing a quick...
yeah, but I think... okay. So... it says the foundation is honor, courage, commitment, the rifleman's creed, the code of conduct. Yeah, it's not bringing up this at all. So you could be right. Which in that case, I think it paints an interesting portrait that isn't necessarily true.
But you get organizations together that are mostly made up of 18 to 25-year-old guys.
I can tell you all about it.
But what I'm saying is that unchecked, a lot of this kind of stuff can become lore.
Yep.
It can become the thing.
Yep.
And so it's not overly surprising, that's why we believe that it could be true that they would say unit, corps, God, country.
Right.
Because it's just not that far of a stretch.
And I guess too, you've heard, there's this podcast. It's Medal of Honor is actually the name of it. And it's all about these amazing stories of SEALs, Marines, all this. Mm-hmm. The reason all of these amazing things happen where you hear about somebody going back into the jungle to save one dude is because of this type
it's
of...
their brother,
right.
man.
And it's does it work without this does the current system of that work without that prioritization?
What's
I don't
crazy is like we read in Unbroken where they would, especially when the planes were so rickety that they were actually more dangerous to do training than to actually go into combat. And they would have these planes go down, or someone like these rescue missions would end up killing more people than just the one dude. It's like, what is the right answer there? Like, if you're a Marine and there's 4 of you and there's one guy that's left back, and you're almost for sure going to come back with less guys if you go try to get that guy. In the back of your head, like, I think there's been enough people who've gone home and wish they would have gone back. They're just like, it's not worth it. If I know I could have done something.
What's interesting is that, like, I was actually asking myself some of these questions. It's like, I always am, like, trying to think of better ways to do things, or this or that or whatever. And I was thinking, man, I wonder if I'd be that great of a Marine, you know, because like I just don't like to blindly follow orders.
And that is absolutely what you're asked to do.
Yeah.
According again in this movie, I don't want to.
But it's not like I don't.
I don't know. I think it's different. Like, I think when you were an entrepreneur within like the Cutco and some of these other jobs, but when you were all but brainwashed as a Wabash guy, you followed the code. You wanted to be like, you bought into the Wabash scheme. And I think if you were a Marine, you would buy into the Marines.
Potentially.
And then you would rise the ranks of leadership.
Yeah, I mean...
But I would say the Wabash stuff aligns with Marcus.
Same thing with the church.
He thinks about his life, right? Like...
Yeah, but...
That's so would the Marine. That's what I'm saying. And so would it be if you joined the Marines.
Maybe. Yeah.
Epic scenes, one that I had down. So... He gets asked the mess hall. He flips. Kevin Bacon hands the Marine on the stand the code book.
Yep.
And he goes, "Can you show me in here in code red? Where is it at?" Well, it's not in there. Can we show this code red? He thinks he's pulling one over, and then Tom Cruise is like, "Can you show me in here where it tells you where the mess hall is?" That was great writing.
He takes it from his hand, and then gives it back.
To him. Yeah.
Bacon, when they get together for a beer later, he's like, "That's great" on the redirect.
Yeah.
I know a lot of those lawyers have
Does
relationships
it make you
like
sick
that,
though too?
but it's like it's so funny.
Does it feel gross to you though?
Not really.
No, because that's how you get deals done. That's how you get the job done.
Yeah.
That's how people avoid like worse penalties. Is the behind the scenes and the working of it.
Yeah.
Like you're working for your clients.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So you're talking about Kevin Bacon. So you really don't believe
way he's good at basketball, by the way.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah,
he
no
looks
chance.
pretty athletic in this movie.
I don't know.
He would dribble the ball very high.
You're a terrible softball
He
player.
dribble. Yeah, that's his.
That's so
yelling
good.
to him in the bar.
That's great.
Nate also wanted me to rate Tom Cruise's swing. Here's Tom Cruise's swing. He did not play. He does not know ball,
Correct.
but he's an athlete.
Yeah.
That's the
he
swing.
pops up a lot of
Dude,
a lot of those balls.
Very much.
Or
so.
straight down.
Yeah.
It is funny when he
Better
misses.
than Disney football players.
It is
though.
funny when he misses on purpose. When he misses on purpose and he says something. I can't remember the line, but so funny.
Those softball. Every time he's playing softball in softball gear, I think there's 2 or 3 separate scenes, and the dialogue between him and the other character are some of the funniest.
Dude. Yeah, open your eyes. I promise. You have a 10
Yes,
times
that's
better
20%
chance
of catching it.
if you open your eyes.
So, fun fact: his impersonation of Jack Nicholson about at the end
I
of
had
the
that
movie.
down. Yep.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, it's when he's the
improv?
drunk scene in his
It's
apartment.
after he's drunk.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
after
That's
he's
right.
drunk.
Yep.
300 yards.
That was impromptu, and their reactions are genuine. And they kept it in.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do an impersonation there.
That's good.
But it was good.
That before that, so that's the morning after he gets drunk,
Yeah.
and it essentially is going to give up.
So you said he wasn't. Were you saying he's not a good drunk character?
It's the interpretation of someone acting drunk who's never actually been drunk.
Yeah.
That's Tom's drunk.
I had to do that once in a class.
Yeah.
I had to because it was an acting class, and I had to be on stage and I had to be drunk, and the professor kept getting so mad at me because I never
you're playing, like,
because I
blackout
never
drunk.
drank in college.
Yeah.
And like he had to teach me how to act drunk, and it was really fascinating, you know. And he was like, it's not necessarily that you're all wild and all over the place and stuff like that. He said, actually, oftentimes when you're drunk, you're trying to not act drunk.
Yep.
And so you're actually more deliberate with your words and different things. It was fascinating.
I saw a lot of Jerry
gets so mad at
Maguire
me, though.
in that scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Show
Same
me the money,
time
Jerry.
period.
Ooh, Cuba Gooding as well. As well, absolutely. My heart was pounding, physically pounding during Jessup being on the stand. The whole scene was pounding.
Well, I turned to Kelsey in the scene at Guantanamo Bay, and knowing the end of the movie, I said his pride is ultimately what's going to get him caught and found guilty. The way he handles Tom Cruise actually engages Cruise. Cruise doesn't mind. Like, he's annoyed by Demi Moore. He's annoyed by everything. He's curious about certain things, but he doesn't truly engage until Nicholson basically spanks him in front of everybody. He's like, I'm going to take on this guy now. Like, if he would have just chilled and not been so deliberately a jerk,
Pride,
he probably
ego,
would have
it's
gotten away with all of his sins.
He
Yeah.
for sure would have gotten away with it, yeah.
And so, like, at every time, every opportunity he got,
I
he
think
wanted
he
to be.
wants to tell us that he ordered the code
Yeah.
red.
Yeah, he was right.
Yeah.
And-
heck of a risk, though.
Kaffee, aka
Because
Cruise.
if he just keeps his cool, if Jack Nicholson keeps his cool, Kaffee's career is toast.
Yeah,
Yeah, he goes for it. He knows that when Kaffee decides to go for it and he starts yelling and screaming, he's aware. Because he even looks, I mean, they make it very clear the day before, no, right before they go in the courtroom, Demi Moore's like, hey, if you don't think he's going to go for it, don't go for it. She looks at him, looks at assistant counsel, looks at everybody in there. Nate
Takes a drink of water.
Yeah, the water he's shaking. But he's decided at that point he's going for it. Now, did you know, did you see, okay, so Jessup gets up and is leaving, and I believe Cruise says something like, I didn't dismiss you.
yeah.
Or what, like,
I'm not through with my question.
he is, he specifically used verbiage like, I didn't dismiss you, knowing that would bother him because he's all about rank.
Yeah, he's poking.
Yeah, he's poking the bear. He does an amazing job poking the bear. Like that, again, the writing is just...
You'll address me as judge or your honor.
I'm certain I've earned that.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch the first time we hear the judge? He sounds like he has a South African accent. And then it just goes away.
No.
South African like Dave Matthews.
Yeah. I was thinking more like Elon, almost.
Elon is South African.
Yes.
That makes sense.
He tells a joke that he's African American,
Dude,
which is
that is
completely
funny.
Elon. Yeah.
Dude, Markinson's death is brutal.
It is. It is unfortunately a most memorable scene.
So are we
is-
assuming that the air marshals that are protecting his room provide him with the outfit and the gun?
No, he
No, he
brought
just
it.
had
He
it.
brought
He
it.
brought all of it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's got a suitcase. I mean, he's
Okay.
got.
Got it. Did you get
I'm
that?
assuming that if he
Now,
wanted
it is
to kill
interesting.
himself, it wouldn't have mattered.
When Cruz shows up at the room, I kind of got the vibe that the air marshals were annoyed they had to be there.
Who
Or
are
whoever
you
they
talking about?
The guys who are guarding Markinson's hotel room.
Oh, okay.
It
no.
felt like they were on Jessup's side.
No.
Almost. No?
No.
No. He's being protected by
U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
So, but they walk by. Cruz walks by. They're
Working
like,
late
working
tonight."
late tonight. Oh, okay. We read
they're
that
just
differently.
they're cutting it up with Tom.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a brutal scene, and that's a memorable scene. That's
Well,
one of those
and he
scenes
writes that note. That note is
failing the parents.
just awful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it Santiago?
I
Santiago's-
wasn't strong enough, he said.
Yeah.
So do you think fear of what would happen to him if he told the whole truth? Do you think it's just shame?
It's actually helpful to know.
What does Rob want us to
This is
be
where
thinking?
it's helpful to know what it's based on. Mm-hmm. Because, Markinson probably thinks if I do tell this, I am going to die.
Right.
He
he knows what Jessup is.
I mean,
capable
we
of.
just read that bullet riddled body.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Like that's what you're assuming.
So he's like, I'm gonna pick if I'm gonna go out, which I am. I'm gonna take control of it.
Well, I think he decided to do that.
He
because
also
he
was a
felt
little
so guilty.
crazy. I mean, he did counterintelligence and then went AWOL.
Yeah.
So he wasn't right in the head. I mean, you can't be right in the head to take your own life. So but he's not right. Is the other part. Like,
well, during this movie especially, the guilt,
he's already feeling weird in the first scene of The Office. Like he actually Jack Nicholson talks about.
Time out. So we're screaming in the background. Kiefer Sutherland, his earlobes are attached to his. I'm telling you, his earlobes are attached.
Aren't everybody's earlobes attached,
dude.
Tom's
but it's
are
like
too. They're just
it's
not
like
square.
It's webbed. It's like webbed. It's the equivalent of webbed feet. Look at these things.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
looks a little Voldemort-y.
Yeah. Oh, very good comp. I like
Sorry,
that.
he should not be named.
Oh man, remember the days of Voldemort?
Anyway, Jack Nicholson in that scene talks about him. He's like, "This is awkward. We rose the ranks together." Or he didn't even say it's awkward. He's like,
No,
if
he
you
said,
have
"I'm sorry
disdain
if
for
it's-
me,
I'm sorry
because
yeah.
I performed and you didn't, and I won and you didn't, then deal with it."
Yep.
And so you actually know he's dealing with some stuff like in the very first scene.
Yeah, that's true.
Who is he, by the way? Is he in other stuff? He seemed familiar.
I
to me.
think so. I didn't look it up, and
He's
I
wearing
couldn't place
glasses,
it.
which is always throws you off. So I loved this directing / camera work. So when the jury comes out and they're announcing the verdicts of all, I think there's 3 different things that they're announcing verdicts of: not guilty, not guilty, and guilty. Right? So it's like murder, something else, and then being dishonorably discharged. The camera focus is on. So it's on Tom Cruise, and then it's on Demi Moore, and then it's on the assistant counsel or whatever we're going to call him.
Sam.
It's just such a cool, it's very neat camera work, and then it goes on to the Marines when they say dishonorably discharged. Really, I love that stuff. And yeah.
Well, so one of Sorkin's trademarks is showing 2 characters walking down a hallway toward the moving camera. Like that's like he developed that. So I've got a really interesting fun fact. We were talking about Nate, watching Masterclass on his breaks, and we were talking about Cocktail. Like this is a fun fact that's bringing the whole episode together. Recent college graduate Aaron Sorkin was working as a bartender at Broadway shows. He wrote the entire play, The Few Good Men, on a cocktail napkins during Act 1 of one of the shows. According to Sorkin, you work during walk-in and you work during intermission, but you're not doing anything during the first act, and there's unlimited supply of cocktail napkins. And I just love that, like that passion, that work hard mentality.
Was this the first thing he wrote?
This is the first play he wrote, yeah.
Wow.
So it's like that move of bettering yourself. Like we could watch movies.
I didn't realize. You must have said that earlier that it was a play.
He wrote the play. And then Rob Reiner told him to write the screenwrite.
Yeah, this totally works as a play.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a great play.
I mean, he wrote. He's written a lot of plays.
Did he talk about choosing that job because he'd have so much time to write? Or is that something he realized, like, hey, opportunity here, I'm just going to...
I mean, everybody around there has to work.
He wanted to be in the industry, but no.
Got it.
I think the reveal of the the guys that work at the airport is so funny.
At the very end.
Yes.
So what were they going to... What does he ask him? What were they going to say if you put him up on the stand?
Yeah, what were they going to testify to? As far as I'm aware, they were going to testify that they have no recollection.
Yeah. Does he actually reference them in his deposition?
He said, I think he does say, I have 2 airmen here.
He says that
To Jack
they're
Nicholson?
going
Yes.
to testify that a flight landed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just sit and don't say anything.
He words it in a way that
He's not lying.
He's not lying.
Yeah.
But that makes you think that they could say that
he's
there's
bluffing.
a flight that lands. Yeah.
Yeah. How about Harold's complete 180 on Kaffee by the end? My favorite quote that sealed it. You don't need to wear a badge on your arm to have honor. Because he's distraught.
Kaffee told that to Dawson.
Kaffee told that to Dawson. He's distraught. He's not going to be able to go back. In fact, Bowman, the White Marine, is like asking Joe, Demi Moore, like, hey, when we're all done, we get to go back to the platoon, right? Like,
Yeah.
to your point, it's all he's got.
Yeah.
It's his everything. And I guess it'd be hard. I mean,
He also is not capable of thinking on his own.
correct. Like, he probably loves it. He probably like loves the fact that he's
It's all
just
he's got. Yeah.
A to B, A to B, A to B. It'd probably be hard to be a Marine if you weren't completely selling out for it. I don't even know if it's possible to be it unless you're completely selling out for that. It'd probably be harder if you're not.
You guys have to watch Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
You have to. So good.
Band of Brothers. Cuba Gooding Jr. I did look it up. Men of Honor.
Yeah.
Men of Honor. So I remember
Is that
one.
Gene Hackman too?
Haven't seen it.
I don't know. I saw it
Is
when I
that
was
the scuba diving one?
scuba diving one, and they rip his bag.
Yeah.
And he's still. It's a. I remember it being a great movie, but it's been a very long time.
Yeah. Me too.
Very, very long time. I think he went from that to radio. Where my pie?
Ready?
Ed
my
Harris.
Where my pie?
That might be. Well, that's one of Ed Harris's best.
I like Ed Harris a lot. He's
Ed
good in
Harris is
Westworld.
a director, writer,
Actor.
Actor.
What
yeah.
does he act in that?
Maverick.
He's in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
in radio. What is he? Or are you
Coach.
talking?
He's the coach.
Oh, okay, got it. Good.
Have you seen Radio?
Yeah, but I don't know Ed Harris.
He's the coach.
No.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
He's
is
the
Does
guy-
Cuba always bring him?
Ed Harris is the guy in
cheeseburgers?
Maverick.
No, he gives Cuba cheeseburger.
Ed Harris is the one that does the fly. They fly over him.
They fly over
in the
him
first scene.
in the first scene of Maverick, and the building pops up next to him.
Got it.
Glengarry Glen Ross is just incredible, and it's very hard to watch.
Second place, set of steak knives.
Yeah.
That is good. That's right up there with it's
Boiler Room.
Boiler Room. Thank you. Yeah,
That's not hard to watch though.
No, not like Glengarry Glen Ross is hard to watch.
Never seen the original Wall Street. You guys seen it?
Yeah,
That's hard to watch for different reasons. It's just so like that. That is the epitome of rise and fall. Is Wall Street,
Oh, yeah.
Scarface, Wall Street, Wolf of Wall Street.
What else? Anything else?
What is Wall Street? The blue something blue. I can't remember.
A different
The-
movie.
The stock. No, the
Blue Chip.
Yeah.
Blue
no,
Chip
there's.
sucks.
Well, no, it's like a blue. It's
Oh,
the airline.
The airline.
Yeah. Can't remember anymore. Oh well.
more things made us stop and think. Favorite scenes, quotes, hidden gems.
He never has pens.
Yeah, that is funny.
Like
It's really well
constantly
done.
Looking.
Yeah.
Like when you write the. How do you do this? Do you write the story and then you give each character quirks, or you like write in? How do you write in the stuff that
I
makes
think
it
oftentimes the characters come up with that.
really?
Yeah, the actors come up with
So
stuff like
Sorkin
that.
is smart, but he's a genius because he puts the right people that makes him look even smarter.
I could see Tom Cruise eating an apple that day and being like, "I'm gonna roll with this."
the food thing, but like you're writing into the script that you never have a pen. They're constantly giving a pen. Like
Sure.
that's written into the script.
Maybe.
I think they definitely. I mean, they want us to realize like this guy has zero interest in taking anything to trial. He knows the plays he's already gonna make. He's not interested in the rest.
No, yes, but also like he relies on talent and not hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think he does work hard. He just tries to act like he doesn't work hard.
Yeah. That's
Um,
exactly what Kelsey said about me. She said, "This is you."
I actually thought a lot about both of us.
Yeah.
That was that 0600 in the morning? Okay, I got to get this hidden gem out because I didn't write it down, but I thought of it just now. I think that this is. I can't think currently this second of another Tom Cruise movie where he doesn't run.
Does he not run in this?
I didn't see him run.
Also, an idea: is he always contractually obligated to drive a cool car?
Technically, he flies in Interview with a Vampire, but I get your point.
I know, but like the big thing was
He's
him
always running. Yeah.
in the movies.
It all started here.
Felt like a hidden gem.
Rain Man.
I believe
Now I'm
every.
going to take it upon myself to find all the non-running Tom Cruise
he
movies.
probably doesn't run in Cocktail either. I believe every word of their story, and I still think they should go to jail for the rest of their lives.
No. Yeah. Yes.
Sam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
really, really good, actually.
No, the quote is this: "You don't believe their story. You don't believe their story. Do you think they ought to go to jail for the rest of their lives? I believe every word of their story, and I believe they should go to the jail for the rest of their lives." That is really well delivered.
Not and just morally as a human, not a bad take. Even if you're following orders, isn't there a federal case? I don't know the names involved where the precedent is nobody can make a decision for you.
That's a federal case.
Yes, it's like Brown versus Board of Education was used for years for something.
I don't know, man. It's tough. We talked about that kid that got in trouble and suspended from school, and his dad said, "Great job sticking up for your sister, and you're going to serve the suspension."
Yes,
We
yeah.
talk about that a lot. I mean, that's what's going on here.
You did
kind
it.
of.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be hard to not like. It's a very unfortunate situation.
Like you feel bad for them, but they did still have a choice.
Because they actually, even in the end of the movie, they still believe that code reds actually work. You heard the first corporal say, "Yeah, I got code redded one time, and I never dropped my gun again."
Yeah.
They still believe in it. So, like, in the back of their mind, Dawson's been protecting Santiago the entire time he's been a Marine, and now he's like, "Okay, we got to teach him a lesson so he stops screwing up." Does what he thinks is right. And then the dude dies because of a freak accident, really, because of his blood and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it actually had nothing to do with. I mean, like the code red itself wasn't necessarily like the reason.
It was
he
the
died.
straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
So at the end, Dawson says, "Yeah, we did. We were supposed to protect him." Like, I don't know if I buy it. It was a freak accident. Like they weren't trying to kill him. They were trying to.
Yeah, it depends a lot on how you feel about the code reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you'd have more of a take on this, given your history.
If anything, to your
I've
point
just been
earlier,
trying to avoid it.
yeah, I almost went deeper, but decided not to. 2 times. It almost, to be honest, it's the doctor's fault.
It is the doctor's fault, and
It's
he's
completely
guilty
his
and
fault.
evil, and they never address that.
Yeah.
Oh no! At the end, they
okay.
say they are gonna like pin something on. They're gonna reopen it for him.
I will give you a quick 2 minutes on hazing, just in general.
Yep.
I actually see a significant amount of value in hazing, but it is a dangerous game to play because if it's not held in check, if it's not got some sort of oversight, it is really, you see what happens as things continue to get escalated.
Yep.
And so I actually think like part of what's great about the military, or when I was in the fraternity or whatever, the thing I liked about the, like, as pledges, us getting hazed, and our hazing wasn't bad. Like, there was really like when we were freshmen, and it was mostly just like physical stuff or whatever, but it wasn't like drinking or these other crazy things that you hear. And what was cool about it is that we never could do it well enough. Like, we kept overperforming what they were expecting us to do, and they would just find ways that we were wrong or had to do it again or whatever.
And so
like,
why is that effective?
what was effective about it is we had a bunch of people who are all like top of their class or whatever, like good athletes in school, those kinds of things, who are all coming together, who think that they're awesome. And what they did is they kind of break you down and then build you back up. And it's kind of you in that class against the world until you graduate and you go through it. And
so you die to yourself and you become great with each other as
with
part of
each
the
other,
team.
and you can't do it without each other. And I know that that's the way they do it in the military and different places as well. And it can be really effective, but I understand why it's outlawed or different
Well, to
things,
your
because
point,
it's just
No,
unchecked.
the having it held in check and not letting one person become too powerful.
Yeah.
That's the miss, right? Like that. The miss wasn't the code reds. The miss was Jessup's ego about it and not taking ownership, not taking accountability.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this specific code red, but it sounds like there's been a lot of things that have been like very bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But just getting beat up or something because you screwed up and thus put the rest of the unit in danger, like, there's, to me, like, okay, you know,
Yep.
Like that will help teach
Yeah, if the
you a
kid never
lesson.
died, this would have never been a thing at all. But he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Don't wear that perfume in court. It breaks my concentration. Really? I was talking to Sam.
Yeah.
Feels like something I would say.
Very, very end. Do you guys have written down or remember what does Cruz say as Nicholson is getting ushered away by the officers? The witness is excused. It's final nail in the coffin.
I strenuously object. Is that how this works?
My dad's favorite line, maybe of all time in any movie. Nobody likes her very much.
Yeah.
They're driving in the car.
That is a good line.
Another good one from the car.
And you know what? Like that totally tracks as a Brian line.
And do you know what the dude driving says in response?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Also in the car, Sam tells him to wear the whites because they're going to Cuba. It's going to be hot.
Yeah.
Great call, Sam.
Good call, Sam. Because they're like, yeah, the Cubans can see you, so it's target practice. Any more quotes and gems?
The seaplane reminded me of the helicopter ride that I took just like 6 months ago. Like as you're taking like a really small aircraft into it, it's just something special. I'm super romantic about.
This was you land, and instead of taking like the shuttle bus, you take the helicopter.
You took a helicopter.
Did you eat Harry and Izzy's that day at the airport?
Oh yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good job.
And
Yeah,
you
that
would
is
have too
important.
if it was open.
I do love at the end. We hit on this a little bit, and I had it in a different spot in my notes. I do really love at the end that they are still charged with conduct unbecoming of an officer.
Yeah.
They're still found guilty.
Yep.
And that's really important. A lot of like feel good movies, they probably wouldn't have been.
Well, to
And I
Rem's
think
point,
that's one of the things that makes this great.
the story of the dad, the son sticks up for the sister,
Mm-hmm.
and is like, yeah, you did the right thing, and you didn't do it to avoid the punishment. You still deserve the consequence. That's what made it the hard right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Are they going to do jail time or are they just discharged?
I think they're immediately discharged.
Yeah.
I think that is punishment that fits the crime.
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve jail time.
And I think for them, that's they'd rather do years of jail time and still be able to be a Marine. So to them it matters. Yeah, we all have different kids, right? Like your punishment per kid based on the same exact offense is different based on what matters to that.
Well, I was
kid.
always frustrated in college when like the athletes who got in trouble, what their discipline was, they were benched or suspended games or something like that, and they didn't get. It felt like they didn't get it as hard as someone who didn't have something to lose because we would just get.
Talking about
fined.
cheating or
yeah, so like if an athlete gets caught cheating, if there's two guys and they're cheating on a test, one's an athlete, he's gonna run laps in practice. The other kid might get like sent home.
Yeah.
Right, and it always felt unjust. I don't know what I feel about it now. It's just the way it is. Like if you have something to lose, that thing is taken first.
Yeah.
Shaving your whole body for it.
Not worth shaving your whole body for. But that's a different story for a different time.
Oh man, there are not too many Remington stories I ever heard.
It wasn't me.
Oh man, you shaved someone's body. Hey, we've all shaved someone's body in here.
I've shaved my whole body before.
Actually, not shaved.
No, we waxed
We
your whole
waxed a
I've
body.
also shaved my whole body.
I wasn't there for that one.
I think it's rating time,
And it was
man.
just my legs.
When's the
anyway.
last time your face was shaved?
A long time.
Your wedding?
A wedding?
No,
A
no.
wedding?
Well,
You were clean shaven for your wedding.
I was, but I've been clean shaven after that. They made me be clean shaven at Paychecks for that 6 months. or
Really?
whatever.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
New York Yankees.
That's interesting.
The closest otherwise is probably
A
when
sales
we did
job?
I'm guessing they dropped that.
I've
since then.
never heard of a sales job requiring clean shaven.
Dude. Oh yeah.
Well, have you ever sold razors?
I will tell you, Cintas is still that way. Cintas, you have to wear a suit. You have to.
Clean shaven?
Yeah.
Like you can't have a beard?
No, you could have a mustache.
That's crazy.
I'd have just the most
last
crazy
little hidden
mustache.
gem.
Yeah, please.
Can you have a neck tattoo?
He put no way. He puts the end.
Yeah.
I thought that was just classic.
At what point did movies stop feeling the need to put the end?
I don't know.
Or because I feel like that's not every single
Maybe
movie
he just
anymore.
knew it was awesome, and he's like, I'm just gonna put this up there.
Yeah. I want everyone to feel something right now.
Well, and he's like I don't know, he's a purist,
Totally.
right? So that makes sense. He would put at the end.
I mean, this caps off the Rob Reiner run.
This is it.
This is just
For
for
us,
us. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
unbelievable, dynamic,
We
diverse.
still haven't done Mercy.
Think about that though.
I haven't seen Mercy.
Think about that though.
It looks
is like
nuts.
Is
James Caan.
Oh, I like James Caan.
you've got I like James Caan too. We did When Harry Met Sally, Stand by Me,
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride, and Few Good Men. Like, could you think of 4 more different movies?
No, and his acting is great too. I mean, he's in a ton of
Yeah.
movies.
That's definitely a strength as a director when you can have that many different movies all crush. You get it. There's something internally that you get it. You know where you're going.
R.I.P.
Rating time. I am a 9.
It's a 9 for me.
9.
Dang, let's go.
It's been a while since we've all dropped a 9.
All
I think
right.
so.
Yeah,
Brett,
you guys
Brett screwed us up on the
when
last.
Harry Met Sally, you guys both. Well, that was 2 episodes ago,
Right.
technically.
Right.
But yeah, I don't take that back. 9 for me. What's next? King, a life. I got an hour left, and I will tell you, it feels like it's going so fast at the end of this climax. I don't know. Have either of you finished?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't
Nate,
know
you've
what
obviously. How much?
happens.
How much more after his assassination? How
Whoa! We haven't all finished it.
how does it go?
In the car.
Okay, we'll talk in the car. All right, got it. Nate's trying to get lucky tonight.